Right, we're here for our next tutorial in the laminated project. Today we're looking at creating our orthographic drawing, and then once we've done the orthographic drawing, we're also going to move on and do a full-scale projection of just the curved lid. And the purpose of this is we need to get this curve here from the bottom of the lid to trace onto our box. So if we draw this in here at full scale, then we're going to be able to cut it out with a pair of scissors and use it as our template in the next stage of drawing. So to start this, you need to go to your drawing. And I'm just going to close these ones down for now. Once that's closed, I'm going to come over here on my menu bar. I'm going to two-finger click on this, and I'm going to go New Drawing from Design. This is going to open up a viewer that looks like this. We'll hide the data panel, so we've got a full screen. And before we go any further, we need to come up here into the Preferences menu and come down here, General Drawing. Now these settings here are going to be quite different to yours, so I need you to go through and check that your settings are all the same as mine. So you've got standard is isometric, the animation is millimeters, the sheet size is A3. We need to click this box here, third angle, 3.5 millimeter Arial. You can change your font, but you should keep it nice and clean, nothing fancy, and keep the precision. You can put the precision to 0 as well. And then click OK. That's going to set you up with the right template. Then we come over here and we're going to click on the base view, and the base view is automatically going to come in as this drawing, which is exactly what we want. We place that, I'm sort of trying to place it right in the middle above the center line there, just up a little bit off the base, so there. And then from there we can press enter, and we can do our projected views. So click on this tab, and then we use this as our parent view, and we drag the other views out, so we get both end views, and then the plan view, the view from the top. Can you see that I'm trying to keep the spacing between these drawings consistent, so they're nicely balanced on the page? And we'll drag the isometric view up there as well, and press enter to lock that all down. Now we want to put some dimensions on these drawings, so we're going to use the dimension tool. We'll start by just dropping down the base of the box, and we can do that to this. Oh. Do that there as well. Look at the side of this box. Hopefully you can notice as I'm doing this, I'm not putting any dimensions in the middle of the drawing. I'm trying to keep all this space in here uncluttered, and I'm pushing the dimensions around the edges of the drawing. This keeps it much cleaner, and you know that you're following the correct specifications when you do this, drawing specifications. I'm going to try and get the height from here to here. This is a little bit more difficult to do, so I'm going to zoom right in. You want to use a slightly different tool. This is the linear dimension tool. I'm going to dimension from here to here, and then you can drag it out. And while I've got that linear dimension tool, we're going to do this shape here, which will be wide, and this one here. Ideally, you don't want the dimensions overlapping, but in this type of drawing, we don't really have a choice. Then I'm going to press escape and back into dimension mode. And I want to dimension that curve there, make that radius 19, drag that out. And then I'm going to try and dimension, I might need to zoom in to get this smaller curve there, and drag that radius 7 out there again so the dimensions aren't clashing with each other. So that's our orthographic view. So we can double click the title block, press escape, double click the title block, and it'll bring up some options. So let's just put in here third angle orthographic. And that will do. Okay. And then we're going to add one more view, one more drawing. So again, we're going to use the same base view. See, when it comes in, this time we're going to come across to the options over here. We're going to change that scale to 1 to 1, and then drag it in like that. And just place it straight down, press enter. Now, this bottom part of the drawing we don't need, so we're going to unhighlight, we're going to untick all the parts of the drawing that aren't required over here, and it's just going to slowly put them away. And so we're just left with the curve. Probably move that up into the center of the page a bit more. And then we just need to do our final dimensions on that. So I'm going to use the linear dimension again. Zoom right in so you can get this nice and accurate. Find this, yeah, and then get right out to the corners of the drawing. So your dimension hopefully will be 60. Linear dimension the total height. See, if you pull it that way, it'll go 78. If you pull it that way, it goes 26. And then we want to dimension the total, so press escape and D for dimension. Dimension that curve there, 152, around there. And then I'm going to dimension the thickness of that material. So this one I'm using the align dimension. There we go, from there to there. And it's 4 millimeters thick. Remember to save your drawing when you're done. I think that's number 8 for me now. And then you can output that as a PDF. That'll take a little while to crunch away, and then it's going to open up that drawing in Adobe, and you can save that drawing and email it to me, and I'll print it out at full size for you. Thank you very much.